We did some really great videos, guys. We really knocked it out of the park, I think.
I know, and I hope that we get across to, everyone at Gold Dollar how important that complete customer experience is. Even starting with phone calls, right?
Yeah. So very important. It starts right there with that perfect greeting when they pick up that phone. That very first contact they make, it's very, very important.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the curb appeal when people drive onto the community, how everything looks.
And how we brought it home with it's everybody's responsibility. Curb appeal's everybody's responsibility.
Totally.
It's really important that we're making people feel really good. Their first impression is so important to us. And curb appeal is where it all starts.
I think that's what sets Gold Dollar aside. It sets us apart from everybody else because we make them feel so good. It's so important.
Yep. People want to feel wanted, I think.
Yeah.
They want to live somewhere that they feel good, where they feel comfortable.
And it's easy. It's easy to live with us with all of
So
our
simple.
online tools, our resident portals. We really make it easy to make this their home.
Yeah. And a hassle-free move-in. I mean, how stressful is it to move? I know you've moved.
Oh yeah, so many times. And all of my moves, I've had 2 recent ones with Gold Dollar Communities, and they have been the easiest moves.
Are you just saying that?
No.
They really have.
I moved from Rutherford Glen to West Haven of Vining,
Yeah.
and they were the easiest moves.
Let me just ask you, how special was it to have your apartment ready when you walked in?
Oh,
clean.
so special. I had a certified card, I had a move-in gift on the counter. I could tell that
Nice.
somebody had just sparkled my apartment. It smelled good. Everything was ready for me.
Yep.
I just think that's so very, very important that our service teams, our make-ready teams, even our leasing agents, they're getting over there and making sure that those residents are getting that first warm, awesome experience.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, how frustrating would that be to move in and you have to clean before you can even put anything in, or something isn't working, and a hassle-free move-in is just like critical. You never recover from that either.
No,
you know what I
no.
mean? Like at renewal time,
Yep.
they're going to remind us if we didn't get it right the first time.
And what do we know in this industry? That people move out because they're unhappy with service and things like that. So we really got to be there for them and make sure that the requests are bidding. We got to get the managers out, like we talked about.
Yes.
Them walking around
managers.
watching those service requests, making sure those make readies are done. Our community managers, they're double checking all of the things, that those lease files, those callbacks. Everything's so important. I think our team did such a great job today.
Yeah, I do too. So, after they move in, I think what makes our community special is our resident events. I know you guys have put on some great events at
Yeah.
Rutherford Glen.
For sure. Our residents love it, and we take the time to find what best suits their needs and their wants. We don't keep a generic list of events. We're not just doing pool parties. We're doing things that we know our residents would like.
Exactly.
We have cool areas to do them in. Our Go Fit. I mean, you can do some awesome things there. with
You know
Go
when you
Fit.
walk into a Gold Dollar community,
Oh.
don't you? You're like,
Oh,
yeah, this is it.
Yes.
You're like, this
Thank
is
you,
Gold
Kate,
Dollar.
for those awesome
Oh
signs
my
we
gosh,
have everywhere.
she's amazing.
The Go Fit, the Go Chat, the Go Fetch, everything
Exactly.
is branded.
Yes.
And our residents love it because they think, this is my home. I don't ever want to leave here.
Right. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you just want them to be proud of where they live. Like, come see me. I want my friends to come over. I want my family to come
And
over.
bring your dog when you come and have this awesome place.
Hey, you remember my dog's name.
Yeah,
I love you forever.
I'm never leaving you. Can you give me a ring, please? I love it.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. And everybody, I don't think people really get it. From the groundskeeper to service technicians, everyone at the property plays an important role. I mean, think about the important role of our groundskeepers.
Our groundskeepers are kind of that frontline defense. They put their eyes on those go zones first, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They also are making sure throughout the day that they stay that way. But even leasing consultants.
Yeah, our leasing consultants are the face of our communities. Our leasing consultants are the first people that our prospects see when they walk in the door. So it's important that they have the right attitude and the
Yes.
mindset and the training that they need.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And then the assistant managers have that responsibility of kind of, that whole auditing piece, making sure that all the pieces are there. Because let's face it, we got to make sure that people are qualifying to live in our community so that we
right.
keep the clientele to that level that we want.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think, you know, our quarterback, the team leader, that community manager, I think for them to really just be a leader and a role model for those employees that they have, I think that plays such an important part from our groundskeeper all the way through to that community manager.
Absolutely.
I really think that they are the quarterback.
They are, yep. And service technicians, I think that's another critical role in our company that they don't realize. In my opinion, I think service technicians and the service team have a bigger impact on resident retention
Yes.
than anyone else, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. When residents are moving out of their homes, we talked about this, they're usually leaving because of service. So they make the biggest impact. So
And they're in their homes.
Yeah.
They welcome them into their homes, and they see our residents probably more than we do.
They do.
So they play a huge part in our customer experience.
Yeah, and the service manager really sets the tone for the entire service team
yep.
to make sure that, you know, we're all on point and doing all the things that we need to do to maintain their home. And I think a lot of our guys get pride. You know, I don't know. I think if you ask some of the
sure.
service techs, they take pride in fixing things and
do.
keeping people's homes in good
I
repair.
think it's so cute when I meet a service manager and he'll say, "Oh, that's Miss Jones in 102, and that's Mr. Jose in 405."
Why? Because they're getting all the baked goods and the
Probably, but they get to know our residents. You know, they become family.
Yep, it's true. Everybody plays a critical role. We could, I mean, a successful property, you take out one of those pieces. You take out a groundskeeper, you take out a service technician,
It all begins
Won't
to
work.
crumble.
it won't work.